Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping! Even if they are kept as a pet or treated with kindness, snakes will always betray you and attack you. Not just snakes. You can't expect any good from the animals living in the wild. You know, they are there for a reason. And here are all the human interactions with the wildlife, which, if it weren't caught on camera, nobody would have believed it. Rattlesnake bites. I believe people do crazy things just to get a little thrill in their lives. Look at this young lady, swinging around the insanely dangerous diamondback rattlesnake. Doesn't she know how ruthless these serpents are? And giving in to its nature, the snake did make an attempt to strike at her, but thankfully it wasn't successful. Anyway, the lady left the snake back in the river after showcasing her bravery. Kangaroo bumped into a cyclist. They were on their routine cycle ride when a kangaroo, while passing the road, bumped into one of the girls and knocked her to the road. Aghast, the kangaroo ran away into the fields. However, the girl got a minor knee injury. Other than that, she was completely fine. Fast but dumb leopard. Looks like the leopard was planning to attack the people in the van without giving them a chance to save themselves. But it didn't notice the van's windows were closed shut, and when the leopard leaped towards the van, it got hit in the face and his mission failed. A deal with shark. These spearfishers hunted a good number of fish, but right when they were about to come out of the water, two large sharks paid them a visit. When they tried to attack the spearfishers, they offered a bag of fish to the sharks. The sharks calculated their benefit as they were getting lots of food without struggling for it. Of course, it was a better deal for them. They took it and spared the spearfishers' lives. Cop caught anaconda. Would you call this bravery or dumbness to catch a lethal snake with bare hands? Detective Emily Shaw in Florida captured this 9-feet-long anaconda from the side of the road. The snake was said to be an escaped or a released pet. She first poked the snake with a stick and grabbed it from its tail with her bare hands. Look, she is dragging it like it's a rope or something and not a venomous snake. She kept her calm throughout the gut-wrenching mission and put the snake in the bag like it was nothing. Sticky octopus. You can't even imagine what these sea explorers have to face on a daily basis. This dude got himself in a sticky situation when an octopus latched its tentacles on his face and started sucking his skin. The man kept trying to get it off him, but looked like he wasn't ready to let go. Luckily, the man was wearing his goggles that saved him from the fatal tentacles. The boss gator. Call him crazy or anything, but anyone would think 1,000 times before doing what this man did. This guy was trying to catch an alligator, but when he tried to pull it with a rope, the alligator rightfully showed him who the boss was. The gator hit the boat hard, making the man fall into the water. But it was his luck that the alligator didn't make a move to make him its meal. Angry kangaroo. This kangaroo clearly wasn't a fan of golf, and well, the golfers. The roo came out of nowhere and started attacking the golfer. The golfer tried to chase it away by hitting it with the gold stick, but the animal got even more agitated. The video abruptly stopped, making us wonder what must have happened next. But it was later reported that the golfer was fine and the roo was taken to its habitat. Snake in the ceiling. The owner of this house called for help when she heard weird noises coming from her ceiling. Upon inspection, they found 2 carpet pythons living in the ceiling. The snake catcher pulled them out, and I don't know about you, but I'm totally in awe of her abilities. And how she so smoothly pulled both the snakes out! Bison attack. Not every animal likes to be pet, and wild ones, they specifically don't appreciate it. When a woman from a tourist group tried to pet the bison's head, it shrugged her hand away, and before it could make an attempt to attack her, she ran as far as she could to save herself. Bear chasing hiker. You remember the story where a guy climbs up a tree to get away from the bear? Yeah, that was old times. Bears these days can climb the trees. Now, look at this one. When the hiker went to climb the tree to save himself from the bear, who was making a plan to make him its meal, the bear gave him a scare by following him above the tree. Fortunately, bears are still not good at it, so it left the man alone and went to look for some prey on land. Elephant seal scared the scuba diver. Elephant seals don't always let the people go unharmed, but this guy was lucky. This scuba diver got excited to find an elephant seal in the water until it came face to face with him with its mouth open and ready to attack. The guy guarded himself with the GoPro stick and got away from the seal safe and sound. Alligator needs lift. This was totally unusual of this apex predator. While this boat was roaming around the river, they saw a huge alligator peeking through the tall grass. The boat driver took the risk and drove near the gator. What happened next was totally unexpected as it climbed the boat, leaving everyone shocked. But thankfully, it didn't make a move to harm anyone and dived into the water. Feeding giant gator. There are times when gators turn into a softball. Look at this one here. Despite its monstrous size and looks, it was very much gentle, or I might say greedy for food. This gator named Buddy was the biggest one in Gatorland, yet it loved being hand-fed. Look at this guy treating it like it's his pet. This sight is truly one in a million, isn't it? Woman hit by snake. While this woman in Mooseville was trimming the hedges in her lawn, a snake peeked from between the bushes and gave her a jolting scare. She left everything as it was, jumped down the ladder, and ran for her life. Alligator warning. This man was peacefully swimming in the pond, not realizing what danger was lying nearby, until his relaxing moment was ruined by the alligator. It charged towards him, splashing in the water, making him run towards the shore. However, the alligator decided not to cause any harm to the boy and stayed back. Looked like the gator just wanted to give him the warning for breaching its territory. And well, he got his point across. Bear charged towards people. These guys were peacefully enjoying the beautiful sight when the grizzly bear decided to ruin it for them. It charged towards them, climbing all hurdles in its way, but the boys were fortunate enough to notice the bear coming on time, as they had run away before it could attack them. Moose truce. Moose are not actually dangerous, but when they are sick, they get cranky and may attack you too. While this couple was snowboarding across the woods, they encountered a moose. It looked like they would call it truce at first, but then it attacked. However, they were quick to make an escape. Desperate shark. An explorer from California was on an underwater expedition inside a metal cage when this hungry shark charged towards it. It kept biting the cage with its horrifying teeth that was just a few inches away from the explorer. It was nothing but his pure luck that he didn't get hurt. But man, was that spine-chilling scary! And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. If you ever decide to help a treacherous creature like a snake, recall this story. This woman was saving the snake from her cat when it turned back on her and wrapped itself around her leg. She had to call the police to get the wild serpent off her leg. She had to keep holding its mouth to avoid any venomous bite. But boy, this self-confessed snake lover looks so calm for someone who just got betrayed by a snake. However, she was released from its grip in a short while, but still left the snake out in the open. Why would you do that?